Hello, everyone. Ready for a new chess puzzle?
Yeah, let's dive in.
Okay, so today's puzzle, it's a bit of a tough one.
Oh, good.
We have white with a rook on a4,
Okay.
pawn on f4, knight on b3, pawn on c3, knight on g3, rook on h3, pawns on b2 and h2,
Got it.
queen's on d1, and the king's on g1. Whew, now for black.
All right.
We have a rook on b8, another rook on g8,
Okay.
a bishop on h8, pawn on a7,
Mm-hmm.
knight on e7, king on h7,
Okay.
pawns on e6 and h6, and finally pawns on c5, d4, and the black queen is on e4.
All right. Sounds like White's got a lot going on.
Yeah, lots of pieces on the board. Let's get this going. What do you think? What stands out to you?
Well, definitely a fascinating position, huh?
Yeah.
White looks ready to attack, but Black's queen is really putting the pressure on that knight on g3.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. My eye keeps going to that white rook on h3. Seems like it could really cause some trouble if it went to h6. Put some pressure on the black king.
I see that. Moving the rook to h6 is definitely tempting. But hold on, we got to think about why Black's queen is sitting on e4. It's controlling some key squares and really limiting White's options.
Yeah, good point. If white just moves the rook to h6 without thinking it through, black might be able to use that queen to their advantage. So how do we get that rook moving and make a good plan for white?
Well, this is where things get interesting. It's not about attacking head-on, it's about subtle moves, forcing Black's hand. What if, instead of attacking right away, White tries to trap Black's king?
Trap the black king? How do you mean?
Think about Black's king on h7. It's kind of exposed. If White can stop it from escaping to g8, then they can set a trap. That rook on h3 is the key.
Oh, so moving the rook to h6 threatens the black king and blocks its escape route. That's clever.
Yeah, exactly. Now Black's got to respond. The most logical move for them is to move their king to h6. But that plays right into White's plan.
Okay, I'm starting to see it. So black moves their king to h6. Then what?
Now White can bring out the big guns, the queen. Moving the queen from d1 to h5 directly targets Black's king, forcing it back to g7.
Wow. The queen move attacks the king and sets up an even stronger follow-up.
You got it. And that follow-up is the knight on g3 jumping to e4. It attacks Black's queen and controls the center of the board.
So the answer is white, rook h3 to h6, black, king h7 to h6, white, queen d1 to h5, black, king h6 to g7, white, knight g3 to e4. That's incredible. White completely turned the game around in just a few moves.
Yeah, it really shows the power of prophylaxis in chess. It's not always about direct attack. Sometimes it's about controlling the board and subtly leading your opponent into a trap.
Thank you for listening.
Of course.